didn't get a countdown. I normally get a countdown, then I went live. It kind of like, surprise, you're live. Okay, so today I want to do a quick walkthrough of the Ibuumerang back office. The reason I want to do that today is because we've had so many new people joining our company since we launched Vibride. And I'm seeing the same questions over and over and over. So I thought it would be beneficial for me to just go ahead and shoot this video so that I can send the video to people as they're new and they're learning. Okay. And some of you may have been with Ibuumerang for a while and you still don't know all the things that I'm going to show you in the back office. So I'm going to check to make sure that I am indeed live. Yep, there I am. Okay. And if you have a question for me, I am doing this through BeLive.tv. I will not see your comments most of the time. I don't know why there's a lag with that. So I will just, from time to time, I will look at my phone to check comments. Okay, so I'm not ignoring you. I will look at that from time to time. So let's go ahead and I'm going to show you my back office screen. And let me change this. Okay, so let me look at my screen there. Okay, so this is what, I wish I was even smaller than that because it's going to cover up some of the page. Oh, well, you'll just have to, actually, let me just show that's, well, it won't let me go away. Okay. I'm sorry if you can't see the whole screen. Somebody let me know. Okay, so if I'm talking about something. So let's look at the page here. So this is the back office. So I'm talking to people. If you are a free customer with Ibuumerang, you're not going to have this. This back office is for reps. Okay, so if you're a customer and you log into your I Go for Less site, you're not going to see any of this stuff. This is for people who are working the Ibuumerang business. Okay, so I'm just going to go top. I'm going to start at the top and then I'm going to work my way down. Okay, so the first thing is, if you want to log in and check, to make sure that your email is correct, your phone number is correct, your credit card on file, all of that, you would just hover over your name. Oh, let me pause timeout for just a second. So the first thing is, I highly suggest when you are navigating your back office, when you're working on things, that you do this from a computer. Yes, you can use your browser on your phone to log in, but this is it is somewhat phone, whatever, it transfers okay to your phone, but it's best when you're doing these things if you can do it from a computer. Yes, they are coming out with an app, but for now it is on the computer, so it's easy, better to do everything, I think, from the computer, less clunky. Okay, so again, hover over your name. I'm not going to click on that because it's got my personal information there, but that would be where you go to update any kind of information that needs updating. Also, there's nowhere to put a photo. So a lot of people are like, where do I put my photo in? I don't know why they haven't done that yet. Sorry. That's my neighbor with his muscle car. Okay, so the next icon is the I Go icon here. That is where you access your travel savings portal as a TSA or as a rep. It's going to look different depending on the package that you came in at, and it's going to look very different than what the customer will see. Okay, so I'm not gonna click on everything. I'm just going to kind of give you a brief overview. Okay, the I Decide, I am going to click on this because it's very important, guys, that here's the thing. You should be clicking on everything that you can in this back office so you can figure things out. That's what I did when I first joined, is I just pushed every button and clicked everything and checked it all out. So, but you definitely want to go to this. And then I'm not going to click on this because it's got people's information there, but you can get your contact list. You can actually export it to a document, print it off, do whatever, so you can follow up with people. Make sure that your account is set up properly, however you want to be notified, whether it be via email or phone. So just, again, click on all of these links so that you can, get a handle on what, I don't think y'all can even see this screen now that I'm thinking about it. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, y'all can't. So hold on, let me share that screen. Hold on. I forget that it doesn't move with me. Okay, hold on. Stand by. Okay, so just real quickly, I'll just show you that. You can see it here. You're just going to click on all the different links under I Decide. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Okay, so let's go back over here. Okay, so now I'm just going to go right to left, just because I like to do that. I like to do things different. Okay, so events, this is where you would be able to go in, click on this. You can also go to iBoom Hub and click on events. But if you want to, buy your ticket for the next event here in your back office and use your money that you have in your e-wallet, this is where you will do it. Okay, so click on events. Buy voucher. So there is a voucher option for when people are enrolling. And how I've utilized that in the past, I've had a couple of people whose credit cards, for whatever reason, were denying the charge to enroll with Ibuumerang. So what I did was I just had them PayPal me the money, and then I bought the voucher. I'll click on it and show you. Hopefully that pop-up will show. Let's see. I'm watching the screen. Anyway, you just choose the amount. A little pop-up comes up, and you're going to choose the amount, and then you give them a code that they can use in place of payment, or becomes their payment. So sometimes, like I said, some people maybe they only have an American Express card, or they don't want to put their debit card in, or whatever. So there's all different kinds of amounts that you can choose here, and that's pretty much it. So that's what the buy voucher. Subscription, that is where you would go to make sure that your subscription is up to date so that you don't miss out on any commissions. Okay, so you want to make sure your credit card is on file properly and make sure that everything's good. E-wallet, that is where your money is deposited whenever you earn a commission. Okay, so make sure you click on the e-wallet and you go through the steps to set up your iPayout account, because what you're going to do when you get paid is they put the money into your e-wallet, leave enough in there to pay your monthly subscription, but then you transfer the money from your e-wallet to iPayout. And like for my situation, I have it set up in iPayout to where it automatically deposits it to my bank account. So once I've hit the transfer button in the e-wallet, then it automatically will be in my bank account within a couple days. Okay. Also, I'm not going to click on this because it has my commissions in there and that's private information. But once you do click on that e-wallet button, in the top right-hand corner of that page where it says transfer history, if you click the detail button on that, that's where you can see it'll break down if you had a travel savings bonus, or if it was a commission on, just regular commission or whatever. So I like to see how much travel savings bonuses I'm getting, and that's where I can find that information, because we don't have that as a report yet. Okay, tools, pretty self-explanatory here. It just has different documents or whatever that you can use to help you grow your business. Commission, again, I'm not going to click on that. Well, actually, I can click on that because you actually have to submit a report. So I just won't submit the report. But this is where you can, break down your weekly commissions, like from your fast starts, or your monthly commission from your binary. You can go back and look at all of that. Boomerang is where you can go look and see if someone has activated the boomerang that you sent them. Also, like if you have a group code, you can go in here to see how many uses are left. So usually, like once I click on group code, I'll go over here and I'll click on expiration date so that I can see you know, how many, like I have one here that I just created a few days ago, and I created for 100. I still have 100 available. So like I use those group codes on my YouTube video descriptions and Facebook video descriptions. So I try to keep up with to see if I need to go in on those posts and change the code if they're about to expire, or if I only have a few left. So that's how I keep up with that. Okay. And then reports. This is going to be one of the most important areas that you become very familiar with. I am not going to click on all of these because it has personal information on it, but I'm just gonna give you a couple of tips. Okay, so organizational report. That's where you can go in and get, like, if someone was inactive and they want to become active again, they don't even remember what their login information was, you can go in under your organizational report and find their TSA number, find the email that they registered with to help them be able to recover or be able to get into their back office to renew their subscription if they wanted to. Okay. And then invoice, that's just money that you've paid to Ibuumerang. Binary viewer, that's where if you are coach, business, or first class, then you will be able to, you are part of the compensation plan and you are binary eligible as long as you have somebody on your right and your left. But that's where you would go in and be able to look at your entire organizational report. Okay, weekly enrollment report. I love to go check this every couple of days because as of right now, we do not get any kind of notification when people enroll, like people on your team. And like you should know when you enroll someone, but we're not getting notification yet on when other people on your team enroll people. So that's how you can go in and check so that you can congratulate them and offer them support. Binary report, that's self-explanatory. Okay, the other one, y'all just click on these and start familiarizing yourself with all the reports. But customer report, which I'm not going to click on because, again, that has customer information on it. But the one thing, that's where I go to see what my current number of customers is. I don't look at the numbers on the main page of the back office because that's taking into account how many you've sent out, not how many people have activated. So the customer report, again, that's where you're going to go to find your activated customers. And you also have access on that report to their email and phone number. So if you want to follow up with people or you want to just stay in contact with people, that's how you can get that information. But I do want to say, what I usually do is whenever, like once a week, I'll go to my customer report and then I'll sort by date. Again, you can sort by, let me click on here. So I'm on the group boomerangs, but whenever you're on the customer page, any of these fields up here at the top that are in bold, if you click on them, it will sort. Okay. So I'll usually sort by, it'll say activation date. And I'll sort over here the top right by activation date. And that way I can, welcome people once a week, the new customers, and invite them to my customer group. I know that takes a little bit more effort, but I think going that extra mile, providing that little bit of extra customer service is a really great tool for you to, develop that trust relationship with your customers. So use these reports to your advantage. Okay, so let me go back here to the dashboard, and I just want to show you what I was talking about here a minute ago about, like, here on the main page here, it says available boomerangs pending. To me, this is not an accurate, again, I don't know what that means. I just got an emergency blue alert. What does that mean? I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. I don't even know what that means. This isn't an accurate number for your activated. This is just how many you have out, sent out, and this is how many you have available in your bank, so to speak. This is how many I can send out. I can send out 530. So this should answer your question. A lot of new people are like, what if I run out of boomerangs? Dude, look at this number. As long as you are doing income producing activities and doing the right thing, Ibuumerang is going to reward you by either giving you additional boomerangs with promos, or you have a lot of times we have the availability to buy additional boomerangs. So there was one time, it was either in May or June, I think it was June, that for 3 weeks I was out of boomerangs. And all I did, guys, during that time was I had a waiting list. I wrote people's names down. I had 36 people, I think, on my waiting list. And when I got more boomerangs, I just sent those boomerangs out. So sometimes you might, when you're first getting started and you're going for it full speed ahead, you might run out if you're not able to take advantage of the promos. But once you get your business going, like I said, you'll have plenty of boomerangs. So let's look at this over here, because this has changed up. So they used to just, we didn't have the option of the type of boomerang. And right now we have 3 options for creating a boomerang. And the first one is the iGo. So that's when you're wanting to send someone a travel savings boomerang. So let's click on that and see that it changes up the screen here a little bit. So you can still create an individual boomerang or a group code. So an individual boomerang, you would need to put in all this information now, which I actually really like, because it kind of locks them in for you. So first name, last name, email, and mobile phone number or home phone number. You're going to choose whatever country, so that gives the area code, and then tap and put their phone number in. And then, of course, you're going to select an expiration date. I never select an individual expiration date longer than 7 days, because they should go ahead and activate within that time. And remember, if they don't activate, you do get that boomerang back. Okay. On a group code, I usually set those for 90 days so that I don't have to, keep creating new codes. All right. So then once you fill in all that information, you just click on generate code, and your code comes up right here. So this is a Liz tip. My Liz tip is for you to copy it to clipboard, or to do what I do, and I write down, I'm old school, pad and paper. I write down their code on a piece of paper, and then I personally send it to them via email, via text, via private message, or whatever. I have that number right there, because if you do send it to them via email or SMS, sometimes maybe you didn't put the phone number in right, or the email, maybe you misspelled the email, or maybe their email server bounces it because it has a link in it, whatever, or it sends it to their junk folder, or whatever. There's a lot of what ifs that can come into play. Okay, so I personally, like I said, like to write those codes down and send them myself. 9 times out of 10, I'm sending them through private message. I love using private message because I can see when they have seen it. Okay, and so that's pretty much it. Actually, I've never clicked on Boomerang's report. I don't know what that is. I don't want to click on it because I'm afraid it might have people's information. I just now saw that. They're constantly updating and adding things to the back office, so it's really exciting. So that's all I've got for you today. Let me just move this down. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. Let me see if anybody has questions. Actually, I've never clicked on Boomerang's report. Y'all hear me? Okay, doesn't look like anybody has questions, so thanks for watching. I will be uploading this to my YouTube channel. If you're not following me on YouTube or subscribe to my channel on YouTube, make sure you do that. It's just my name, Liz Pevytoe. Over there on YouTube, I have lots of helpful videos, and make sure you like this video, and make sure you follow me on Facebook if you're not already following me. All right, guys, bye-bye.